What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing a beer from Barncat Artisan Ales, and they are out of Cambridge, Ontario, Canada, and this is their Triple Mosaic. So this is a triple IPA that comes in at 10.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in the time of review. This can is just under 1 month old, and I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to a very good friend of mine, Sean, for hooking me up with this one. We hung out a couple of weeks ago. I had some beers for him. He had some beers for me, and this was one of the beers that he threw my way, and I totally appreciate it, Sean, because I've only had, a handful of beers from Barncat, probably about 10 to 12 at this point, and all of them come courtesy of Sean. He lives relatively close. I think he actually works closer than he lives to Barncat. They're very small. They're in Cambridge, and they've started, canning and bottling over the past year and a half. And yeah, it's most of the stuff I've had from them has been fantastic, and they're definitely one of my favorite Canadian breweries at this point. And when I saw this one, I saw him and a couple other friends on Untappd drink it, and they really enjoyed it. So I was like, man, I'd love to, get my hands on that. And he's like, I got a can for you. So here we are. So Triple IPA brewed with Mosaic and Mosaic Cryo, and yeah, we're gonna crack it open, get it into a glass, see what we got going on. Using the hashtag proper glassware, I got the Barncat glass courtesy of Sean, or maybe it was Aaron. I don't know, one of the two. But either way, I appreciate it, guys. So we're just gonna, we're not gonna get crazy. It's Triple IPA, not trying to die today. You know what I mean? Let's not get crazy. So yeah, that has a really dark orange color. Yeah, definitely dark orange, honey orange, as I say a lot of times with other half reviews. That was about a finger to 3/4 of a finger of this off-white, creamy colored head. Definitely alcohol legs already, which is crazy. But yeah, that looks like a triple IPA for sure. It's a good nose. Wow, is that fucking dank. Holy crap. Oh, wow. This is one of the most dank and just like herbaceous forward beers that I've had in a long time. This is super musty and dank. It's crazy. I can't even describe it properly. Picture like Simcoe at his dankest form, in its dankest form, and that's what you get with this beer. Like I don't want to say it's like the catty vibe, as a lot of people say, like cat pee, but it's like approaching that. This is fucking crazy dank. But man, it has some underlying, like I'm getting like red berry, melon-esque kind of notes to it, papaya, peach, apricot, stone fruit heavy, fleshy fruits as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, so herbaceous, so dank, just crazy. Yeah, that is like 90% of the nose with those underlying fruits. More to, like I said, the stone fruit, fleshy kind of fruit vibe. A little bit of blueberry from the Mosaic. I said red berry, but now I'm going back to blueberry. Holy crap. So this is just under a month old. I cannot imagine this beer at like a week old. Was it this dank? I feel like it was. I feel like it was probably more dank. Anyway, holy shit, it smells crazy. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Sean. Oh. The taste is like a 180, but maybe not a complete 180. First off, 10.5%. No fucking way. Drink like it's 8. Slight like alcohol warming into the chest, maybe astringent. Definitely not 10.5%. Ties the alcohol quite well. The mouthfeel on this one, yeah, it's a New England style triple IPA. Soft, smooth, slightly creamy, definitely works. The body. A lot of triple IPAs I drink are like higher side of medium, so they don't hit like a 10% beer. This one, yeah, higher side of medium, lower side of full. I don't know if I've ever had a triple IPA. I might have had 1 or 2 triple IPAs that approach like a viscosity that would indicate that the beer is 10+%. More often than not, though, the beers I drink that are triple IPAs and 10+% kind of drink like a double IPA at 8.5%. And I'm okay with that. I've mentioned that plenty of times, and I'll continue to mention it because not everybody watches all the reviews. But at the end of the day, if I get a triple IPA that drinks like it's 8% from a body standpoint, I'm cool with it. So body, mouthfeel, really nice. The taste, though, that honeydew melon, papaya, fleshy kind of fruit hits me right up front. And you would think it was just be the dankness because I said how crazy dank this beer is, but no, it's honeydew melon, it's papaya, stone fruits, a little bit of peach, like closer to the core of the peach, a little bit of like that blueberry I was talking about, but very minute. This doesn't have like a mundane kind of note to it. It's not as far as the fruit is concerned, but the blueberry character is definitely minute and small and subtle. Halfway through the palate, though, that almost stinky, dank, herbaceous, like kind of like basil, but like musty cheese. I know, holy shit, that sounds terrible. But kind of just that dankness approaching, just like so dank, it's almost like you're smelling a stinky cheese. That's kind of what I'm getting in the middle of the palate, and that sounds terrible, but it actually works. Continues on through the palate. This actually has, to me, a mild to moderate bitterness, approaching moderate. Has a little bit of like a resinous kind of hop quality in the back of the palate. Leans to the sweeter side of things as far as from a dryness to a sweetness. This has a slightly dry finish, more sweet. It's not cloying, but it's a triple IPA, 10.5%. I anticipate it being sweet, and it is. Wow, this is going down so quick. The funny thing is, like in the nose, I mentioned like 4 or 5 different fruits, but they were underlying. In the taste, though, I feel like the fruit components are much bigger up front, and then that dankness kind of hits midway through the palate and changes it. So I prefer the taste to the aroma. The aroma was crazy dank, and it smelled delicious. Don't get me wrong. I like a super big dank beer, especially when you're talking about triple IPA. But I think the taste is kind of more in my wheelhouse. I love that fleshy kind of just papaya, melon, more of a stone fruit vibe, a little bit of blueberry, and then the dankness is like accentuating the fruitiness to this one. So I like the balance in the taste. I like that it's not overly sweet. I actually enjoy that. I have a little bit of an alcohol stringency here, but at the end of the day, this is a really tasty beer. Another winner from Barncat. And if you have a can of this, just, and you're thinking about maybe cracking it open, I would definitely get on this. I think this is drinking extremely well, right around a month old, just under a month old. So yeah, I can't say much more about this one. It's a damn delicious beer. Another winner, like I said, from Barncat. So I'm going to give Triple Mosaic from Barncat a low 4.5 out of 5 and go 4.4 out of 5. This definitely gets in the 4 or 5 range for me. It has the complexity that I want, has the body and mouthfeel that I enjoy from a triple IPA standpoint, hides the alcohol relatively well. And the best thing about this is it's super drinkable at 10.5%. Which is scary. Because I honestly I could chug this, but I could drink this can in 10-15 minutes and I'd be feeling great. But yeah, that's how easy it is to drink. I think if the nose would have carried over to a tea, this would be a little harder to drink and I'd take my time with it, but as is, yeah, tasty. So 4.4 out of 5 for Triple Mosaic from Barncat. If you've had this one before, definitely let me know what you think about it, especially if you're in Ontario, Canada. I'd be curious to hear your opinion. Price and availability. Availability of this, pretty sure it's brewery only. That's how Barncat rolls. They're so small that, they do their can releases, bottle releases, and it's usually at the brewery. Price point on this one. Now, I saw this on Instagram, $7.50 Canadian a can or $28 a 4-pack. If you convert that into US dollars, you're at like $5.25-ish a can. Yeah, so triple IPAs typically when they're sold here from like other half or whatever, $22 to $24 a 4-pack. So you're talking $5.50 to $6 a can. That's right in the wheelhouse. For a beer of this quality, I would pay $5.25 a can any day of the week, and I would definitely pay $7.50 Canadian a can because that's just how it is, and this is a great beer. So thanks again to Sean for hooking me up with this one. Like I said, if you've had this one before, post in the comments. Let me know what you think about this one because I think it's quite delicious, and most beers I've had from Barncat have been quite delicious. I think the lowest rating I ever gave a Barncat beer was maybe like 3.75 to 4. They just make great beer. Not a lot of people know about them outside of Southern Ontario, and they should because they're up there. From the beers I had with some of the best producers of hop-forward New England style beers, but also like barrel-aged beers in America, and certainly in my neck of the wood. They go toe-to-toe with a lot of the breweries. They just are so small that a lot of people don't know about them. So appreciate everybody stopping by. Till the next one, cheers.